Welcome to the Biltmore Estate, a wonderful privately owned home in Asheville, North Carolina. The Biltmore Estate will be the topic of one of our statistical discussions, combinations and permutations. Before we go to our examples, let's figure out the difference between a combination and a permutation and how to calculate these two figures. What is the difference between a combination and a permutation? In a combination, the order in which you do things are not important. For example, if you select a team, the order in which you pick the members do not matter. Also, putting toppings on ice cream. If you put chocolate and cherries on, or cherries and chocolate, you still have the same ice cream. A permutation is when the order is important. For example, if you rearrange the letters in a word, ABC, compared to CAB, those are two different words with the same letters. Also, creating a playlist for the radio would also be an example of where the order is important. There are 11 baseball players. How many 9-man batting orders can be created? Batting orders are obviously order important, meaning that I have a permutation. First, I will enter 11 in the calculator, then hit the math key, then move over to my probability menu and select NPR. Finally, I will hit 9 and enter, and my answer will be displayed. Suppose we're adding flavors to our Coke. There are 6 flavors to choose from, and we add 2. First, I must decide if this is a permutation or combination. I'll ask myself, is a cherry vanilla Coke any different from a vanilla cherry Coke? The answer to this is no, meaning the order is not important, which means I have a combination. To calculate how many combinations there are, I will first go to my calculator, put in the number 6, then hit the math key, then move over to probability, and select NCR since it's a combination. I'll hit enter, and then 2, and then get my final answer. The banquet hall at the Biltmore Estate has a large table with 24 seats. Suppose we had 5 guests. How many different seating arrangements could we have with our 5 guests at the 24-seat table? How many different burgers can I make if I have 6 toppings and I choose 2? The face of the Biltmore house behind me has 10 windows. If I chose to open 3 of the 10 windows, how many ways could I do that? We are inside the famous gardens at Biltmore Estate, and this particular plot of roses has 9 plants. Now let's consider if there were 12 rose plants to pick from, how many different arrangements could they have if they placed 9 of those 12 plants? So they had 12 rose plants to choose from, and how many different arrangements could they have if they chose 9 of those 12? Biltmore offers 5 types of outdoor activities: kayaking, Segway tours, mountain biking, Range Rover driving, and hiking. If I choose to do 2 of these 5 activities, how many different ways can I choose those 2 activities? The luxurious inn at Biltmore Estate is behind my shoulder and up the hill there. Let's suppose they only had 3 rooms available and 10 guests. How many ways can they place 10 guests in 3 rooms? We're at the farmyard at Biltmore Estate. The farmyard is the home of 7 goats. Suppose I wanted to make a 3-goat parade. How many different marching orders could I create with a 3-goat parade?